Selamat pagi friends, hope you all doing great. Today I'm going to give you some information regarding the Digimon that is available in Digimon Rearise Japan. These Digimons will eventually come to global sooner or later. As you may already know, Bamco like to mess with the new Digimon release, so basically they did not 100% follow Japanese version of Rearise. Instead, they kinda like to release some Digimon faster than it should be. Let me give you an example. Mastimon, which we currently have in Rearise banner, is not supposed to be released this early in global. The same applies for Calm MetalGarurumon. Heck, even the new ticket banner volume 3 is including Rapidmon, which just hit Japan recently. So the purpose of this video is to give you, as a global player, an idea of what's coming. I put the list in Japan chronological order, and I will only have the list for banner in Season 1 of Japan Rearise. Now that being said, let's get started. Oh, I forgot to mention that all this information is coming from Discord. So thank you so much for the data miner and the admins there who provide this much information to us so that we can analyze which Digimon is good for us and which one is just okay and can be a skip. The first Digimon here is Rasenmon GM, a deft Digimon which has great stats if we compare to other Digimon in current Rearise Global. However, the skill itself is not as good as the stats, I would say. If 1v1 mode Battle Park is still available in Global, his main skill will be very useful to eliminate limiter or evasion. But in 5 versus 5 battles, it depends on your luck, I think, whether he will hit a good target or not. This Digimon will be released along with the story of chapter 22, if I'm not mistaken. So the prediction is he will be coming soon to global, maybe in August. If you ask whether you should skip or not, I think it depends. If you got some spare rubies, you can go ahead and summon him, he's pretty cool. But if you don't, better save up for the upcoming banner. Next is another Rasenmon. This one is guaranteed, everybody will be able to get him. Stats and skill are not that good, so let's continue. And another Rasenmon, this time it's a calm version. Kinda have a good stats, but decent skills. But I will skip this one since I have enough calm army at the moment to be comfortable at BP Calm Week. Next is Shakkoumon. His passive skills is pretty good, but I'm going to skip him. Or maybe not if Bamco decided to pair him with some OP Digimon. Now let's see Leviamon. Leviamon is not that good, but I would like to have him in my collection since he is one of the 7 demon load. Devoted Lotosmon is also a skip. Bad stats and skill makes her an easy skip unless you're a big fan of her. Maybe he'll come soon in global. Fladramon is coming to SDQ. You will get it if you have enough point. Armor Digimon is always welcome, just in case you need unit in Underwood Dungeon. Brave Minervamon is also a skip. I think global will have her in some kind of 100-hour banner just to trap some player. So yeah. Death Plesiomon is the same as Red Minervamon, an easy skip, as well as this one. Brave MetalGarurumon is a skip for me. He's not like my favorite, so on to the next one. Next is another SDQ Digimon, which is Agumon. Pretty okay since he is just rookie and he can be used in Underworld Dungeon with his mini cost as a rookie. Jesmon is the next big Digimon that may come to global sooner than we thought. I will definitely go hard to get him. I said that I have enough Calm army, but Jesmon is always welcomed. Stats wise, he's decent, however the skills are really good. And he looks cool as hell if the skills not convincing enough for you. Since global is like fast forwarding or Digimon, he might come earlier than we expected. Maybe next month? We don't know. Brave Examon is the better Examon than we have currently. His passive is good, he led the team to reduce cooldown one time, and the stats is not bad as he is an ultra. Pretty good one, I would say summon him only if you are a big fan of him and having some spare rubies. Tenacious Sleipmon is looking good with his passive to increase 50% of defense to all allies. However, it only lasts 1 turn, which can be neutralized easily with a lot of Digimon that we have right now. So I think I'm going to skip him. I think in Japan he's coming as an egg, but we never know what global will present him with. Everyone's favorite other than Omega's, Alphamon in form of deft personality. Stats wise, he is better than the Brave one, skills are also good, but since my main focus is Brave, Calm and Tenacious, I will personally skip him. Sorry Alphamon. And some Japanese players say that he's a trap, so maybe you should consider to skip him too. Susanoomon, one of the coolest Digimon that is not recruited as Royal Knight. Stats and skills are good. I will definitely try to summon him just to have him as a collection, maybe use him in Dev Week, but that depends on my Ruby, I guess. Lucemon FM for me is a skip if Global decided to put him in a banner. This one, Lucemon from SDQ, is more interesting. Look at that skills. As a rookie level, he is very good. A must-have Digimon, I have to say. ShineGreymon RM stats is good, but the skills is not convincing for me, so he's a skip. You see PrinceMamemon, you don't worry. He will come to your collection sooner or later, while smiling brightly. Now this Lucemon SM is the one that I'll try to summon. His personality is calm, having amazing stats and the skills. Oh my god, it's very good if Bamco decided to release him soon. The main skill is almost similar with Mastimon's. Sub-skill is just okay, I guess. The passive is really good. Minus 40% defense to all enemies, and he protects the whole team from CC and dot as a bonus. Alphamon Ouryuken, another OP Calm Digimon. Not sure why they decided to release Calm one after another, but maybe it will be different in Global, we don't know. Simple explanation for him: save as much Ruby as you can to summon this tough guy. He is a must-have. Go for him like there's no tomorrow. Chaosdramon is also a great Digimon, especially as a support. His great stats, in addition to awesome main, sub and passive skills, is just so good. Summon him. Sakuyamon FM, or I should say Miko mode, is one of the best devoted Digimon in Season 1. For me personally, I will go hard to get her, unless Bamco decided to put her in crappy similar Rearise banner that we have right now. That's a skip then, because the rate is just so bad. I don't have Mastimon because of that, so screw you, Bamco. SkullSatamon is an easy summon in Japan, I guess, but we don't know if that will be the case for global as well. As an ultimate, he is really good. The main skill and the passive is just godly, or I should say satanly. So good. GoldV-dramon is a skip for me unless they decided to give it to us freely. Kuzuhamon MM is also a good Digimon. Stats wise, she is better than Sakuyamon MM, but I prefer Sakuyamon due to her skills. I will summon Kuzuhamon MM only if I have some spare rubies. If not, then it will be a skip for me. Another Lotosmon, another skip from its banner. Ophanimon FM, I really like the design. Stats are really good. Skills are good as well. A calm Digimon killer, same as Kuzuhamon MM, will only summon if got some spare rubies. But I really want to summon her at least once or twice. BelialVamdemon, having 60% chance to inflict a status effect is good. His passive allow him to reduce own skill cooldown by 50%. He is a pretty good if he is going to be released soon in global, but later in the game I would say it's not that good. For me personally, I'm going to skip him if he is coming late. Kimeramon, stats might be just okay, but look at those skills. His main is to increase 50% defense to all allies and a bonus 40% to inflict burn to 2 enemies. His sub is to reduce 2 turns of 4 enemy buff. It is really good skills to remove 2 turns buff, like the anti-crit of tenacious Daemon that we will get shortly, and the passive is to increase 30% of power and attack resistance. He is really good. I'd love to have him in my team. Next is Paildramon, coming from SDQ. A new strong ultimate is always welcome, I guess. Skills are really good, so get him when he's released. Next one is also from SDQ, Stingmon. It's free anyway, so get him. The Greymon, I think this one, he will be released sooner in global, just because he is really popular. Everybody loves Greymon, or Greymon, I mean. His stats are great, but the skills are just not that good. He will be good candidate for a trap banner like 100-hour banner, Rearise banner, or even a side feature OP Digimon. Next is Imperialdramon FM. We have him in tenacious personality, but this one is a brave one. Stats is pretty good, but I think he will serve the same purpose as Greymon. He will be released sooner in global to be a trap. I am not interested in both Greymon and Brave Imperialdramon FM as of now, so I'm going to skip both of them. Next is Ophanimon. He should not be coming to global soon. I mean, look at those stats. 10k HP, 3k defense. That's just insane. It's just the base stats without plugin. And the skills are not that bad. It's really good even. 65% to inflict blind to 5 enemies is just amazing. If Bamco decided to bring him sooner to global, I will definitely try hard to get him. Tenacious SkullSatamon, another great addition to the Ultimate Digimon. Stats and skills are great. but I'm not actually sure if we will have slot for him in BP when he released, or maybe he served a different purpose, I don't know. Next is Omegamon Zwart D. So this one is the upgrade version of what we have right now. This one is calm. He is just so much better version than the normal Zwart. Let's see his skills. The main skill, target 3 Digimon instead of 2, 60% chance instead of 50%, and ignore enemy block. Sub-skills is targeting 4 Digimons to reduce critical and tech resist by 40%. And the passive is to prevent calm allies from fade effect. So sayonara def Omegamon Zwart. And he got 3 limiter instead of 2. Simply amazing. This one is a must pull. Deft Omegamon, better version of our brave Omegamon in global. Stats are much better, skills are also good, but if he's released as late as in Japan, I would skip him. Well, knowing Bamco, they might also bring him sooner for global version. Next one is Tenacious Boltmon. I'm going to skip him. Well, better safe than sorry. Now these 2 Digimons, Agumon Bond of Courage and Agumon Bond of Friendship. Damn, it's too long. I love to call them Agumon and Agumon just to make it shorter. Both should be released sooner in global, since this is a Digimon from the latest Digimon movie, which we will be getting, and it will be available in Blu-ray soon enough. I might try some multi just to have Agumon in my collection. I like the Agumon design, not so much on the Agumon. Tenacious Ibimon, an easy skip if he's in the banner. This one, my friend, is a beast. Look at the stats. 8.6k HP, 6k power, oh my god, 6k, 3k defense, and 30 speed. Makes him one of the best hitter in Digimon Rearise, especially if we are talking about Season 1. The skills is also amazing. The main skill, it's like Rasenmon GM, but so much better, with the ignore block and 2.5 times damage when critical. His sub decreased buff duration by 5 turns. Yes, you heard that right, 5 turns. And a bonus 50% chance of blind. Unfortunately, his passive is not that good, but even then, he is still one of the best Digimon in Season 1 of Rearise. So go save some rubies for him. Seriously. BelialVamdemon, one of the requirements to get Omegamon Ultra S. He come too late in Japan. Nobody cares about him unless somebody is a big fan of him, I guess. But in global, he might come sooner. Why, you ask? Because we're getting Chaosdramon per July 6, 2020. In Japan, he is released close to Belzamon BM, but in global, he is released too fast. Heck, even they release him as an egg from BP Metal. So that is very surprising. We don't know yet if BelialVamdemon will also be available in egg or not, but if you got lots of spare BP Metal, I mean lots of spares, get the egg. It's 100% chance egg to get Chaosdramon. It's looking cool, decent stats, and good skill for now in global. Next 2 Digimons will be a skip for me. Bamco might release them sooner, like many other trap Digimon in global. but for me I prefer saving up for Belzemon BM and Alphamon Ouryuken. Those two are my main target for the season 1, and I guess that's it. Alright, so that's all for the all upcoming Digimon from the first season. I'm going to put the timestamps for all Digimon mentioned in here so that you can skip if you're just looking for some specific Digimon information. Alright, that's all for today's video. I know it's a long video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, hit the comment section. As usual, thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you don't. Subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this one. Maybe the season 2 of Digimon. Terima kasih.